Hello and welcome to another episode of the Autistic Angler. Well, today I'm doing something a bit different. It's a friendly competition. And this has been arranged by Rich and Leo and Frugal Outdoors. And they've called it Solent Wars. So it's only a little competition. Basically, it's bragging rights between the Isle of Wight and mainland. And it's only 4 people in each team. And today we're going to Hythe, which is on Southampton water. So I'll see you over there. Right, so I'm here. And there's Rich and Leo and Richard Davis. There's Hythe Marina, and right over there is Southampton. And over there is Western Shore, and this is Southampton water. Right, I better get set up then. Right, it's 9 o'clock. Richard's got his first line in. And I'm just about ready. And I'll put in some small hooks out on a small rod first. And I mean small. Probably find that these just get crabbed to start with, but I just want to see if there's anything really small close in. As it's a case of any fish counts, I'm going to have one really close in on really small hooks to start with, and then as the whole thing progresses, we'll be able to find out what's working and what isn't. So here we go. I've got a little spinning rod down to a 2 ounce bomb with a 2 down rig with really small hooks, and there I've got some little bits of shot to hold it down. So this one I'm going to chuck in reasonably close. What I will do once I get that over the top of there. Right. So we'll just give this a lob out there. So that's out. First rod's in the water. So now I'm getting the 50-foot cobra ready. And I'm going to put some rag worm on this one as well. Yes, Leo? Come a bit closer, I can't hear you.
I think it's going to be spring tide, so you might want to be bent a bit. But sometimes it does come off straight ahead.
That's alright, don't worry, mate. I'll move if it comes in close. Thanks for telling me anyway. I've got my little chum cages with me as well, just in case. So I'm going to put a loop rig on. With some of this rag, which has gone a bit musky overnight. Not impressed with that. So I quite like this mark. I thought it was going to be a lot muddier than it is. Now this is a difference compared to the last time I used to do competitions. I used to get myself in a right mess doing that. But I'm chilled about this one. I guess it's because it's just a friendly thing. Right, loop rig's on. Just got to bait it up now. Now, do I go worm and squid, or do I just go worm? I think I'll go worm and squid, just in case there's a bream or something out there. I guess we might even get some gilt heads up here. Oh, there's somebody else fishing down there. Not in this little competition, so that's reassuring, I guess. Are we all on ragworm then at the moment?
Yeah, I've got Leo out on squid at the moment.
And what's Richard got out?
Say again?
What's Richard got out?
Just slithers of it.
Squid?
Yeah. No, just ragworm. You're on some rag, but Leo's on squid.
Sorry mate, didn't realise you could hear me. I know I've got a big mouth though. Are you tipped your rag or just play rag?
Playing at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna do rag tip with squid. On one anyway. Right, here we go then. Pompey loop rig with rag tipped with squid. And I'm going to chuck it out slightly to my right. Because Rich said he came over my way slightly. Oh, hang on, I need a shorter drop then. It's going to have to be an overhead here because of all the rubbish. Out that way. Right, cool. My idea of small baits and small hooks isn't working at the moment. And apparently the people on the Isle of Wight have had a fish already. A wrasse. So Richard's feeling under pressure now. I wasn't sure, but I thought I was getting a little bite then. On the smaller rod.
See if you can say any see if you can find any fish.
Yes, exactly, Leo.
Then you know where to cast on. You can tell us.
That's it, mate. We've got to find a fish somewhere.
Yeah, but the problem is that they don't have a drone.
I think I've got a bit of weed on it, so I better bring it in. That's the short one. I've had no sign of anything on the big one. I'm going to have to move soon because the tide's coming in as well. And I was expecting that. I'm disappointed. I thought I would have got something on this small rig with the small hooks. I mean, obviously I did, because that's why I'm using it. No. Oh no, what have I done? Right, let's have a look at these baits then. Now one of the baits is gone, so I don't know what took that, obviously. So I guess I'll put a bit more. Wow. There you go, look. You don't really need to see an empty hook. But that's the size of the hook I'm using. And that one's not been touched. So I'll put another little bit on. And probably stick it out in a similar place then. As there seems to be a fish out there. Could have been crab, I suppose, but... Right. Oh, that was a failure. What happened there? Got a bit of weed on the end of the line. I think that might have done it. Don't like the clarity here, it's very muddy. That's why I'm chucking this out a little bit further, having to get into the clear water. Still not going out very far though. I wonder, should I check the other baits? Yep, why not? Be a good idea, I think. I haven't checked the big one yet. I guess it's going to be stuck in the mud. Right, free out the mud. Bring it in. So on the top hook, it's not been touched, but on the bottom hook, looks like a bit of worm's been had. We'll change them both anyway. I think I'll go straight for worms this time. But this top one has not been touched. Right.
Yes, there was. Back right there.
Thank you, Leo. Gave it a welly. See if there's anything out a bit further. But it's not looking good at the moment, mate. So I just lost the rig on the small rod. So I've changed over to a boom rig on it. So Richard Davies has had a really small bass, so at least we're off the mark. I'm completely unimpressed with this worm. It's turned to a ball of mush. Look at that stinky horrible mess. I just had my first definite bite on the little rod. On that boom rig. So keep an eye on it for me. I'd love to catch a fish today. You keep an eye on that. I'm going to fly the drone up to get a really good shot up high. You still watching those bites on that rod? That looks suspiciously. Hey?
You have any bites?
Yeah.
This one's going in, smoking on.
Yeah, that's why I've had my bites.
Is there?
Right. I think I'll check that rod now. Well, I'm convincing myself there were bites anyway.
Say again?
I'm convincing myself there were bites.
Yeah.
So there must have been really small fish because there was hardly any worm touched at all. That's the 2 hour point, and I'm getting the other cobra out. I'm going to change my tactics.
In case you didn't hear, so this is not just a competition. We're trying to raise some money for the RNLI with the
find that funny then. Kids. I did wonder if I should wrap this mackerel up, but it's going to be clipped, so I won't bother. Probably regret it. So I've got to obey by the rules of the competition. Now I can't cast this one in because I've got 4 hooks in the water, so I'm going to bring one of the other ones in. Right, that one's in. So let's get this mackerel out. I'm going to go for a pulley dropper with a whole squid on. And that's still only 4 hooks. So I've got 2 hooks on that loop rig and a pedal on this. So that's wrapped up like that. You can see all the muck coming out. Then we'll get our hooks. We just sew it on. This has got a big J hook on it, so I'm only going to sew it on the twice. Bring the pedal down. Now, I always put my pedals facing the other way to the main hook. I won't bother putting any more elastic on it. Because it's going to be clipped anyway.
Hello.
Hello, Leo.
Yep.
You alright?
Yep.
Any more news?
No.
So it's still 5 fish to them and 1 to us, is it?
Yep.
Not good, mate.
No.
I'm changing tactics now. Putting out some mackerel and some squid instead of the worms.
Yep.
Because the worms weren't working for me. No, they're not.
Yeah, what's that?
Who knows?
Yeah.
What is it with the rigs coming unclipped with me today? Right, that should do alright. Try again. Now put it down where you want it to go, about there. Backwards, hold it under tension. And that's out there. I need something to do, so I better check the mackerel. I'll leave the squid out there. So that's 3 hours down and 1 to go now. I hope I get a bite or something at least. Hello.
What's it?
So for the last half hour,
What's it?
I'm trying chunks of mackerel, and I've got my chum cage.
And then what's some bait. And then is that just some bait in there?
Leo,
Yeah.
come back here.
Right, it's time to bring the rods in, I'm afraid.
Thank you very much.
Whole squid, come back untouched.
Just put everything down into the water out, so we've got to get it in front.
And there we go, the bait's been untouched. Chums all come out, so that didn't work. Well, it worked, but didn't attract anything. Well, it might have done, but they didn't take the bait. Let's put it that way. So, it was lovely to get out, fish a different mark. And it was nice to meet Richard. And it was nice to have a chat with Richard and Leo. And it was nice to have a chat with Ian. So from me, that's me done.